got Mr. Porsche guy here. Better get it on video. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Okay, we got a guy here. His name's Matt. How you doing? Shake a hand. Make a friend, Matt.
How you doing, Pete?
Okay, this guy's from Chicago, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, is there a lot of gangs up there, bud? Be honest.
Oh, not where I'm from, but yes.
Okay, not where you're from. You're from rich part of town, Chicago. Okay, we know what kind of guy we're dealing with here. All right, so what we got here, bud? Have you seen this car before? Clown hat.
No.
This is a 97. This is a 97. I thought it was a 77. See, that's how long. Okay, it's a 95. Oh, this is an 87. Okay, that's how long they've been making these things. This is a 924 Porsche. Very beautiful car. Tell us something about the car, Matt. What's going on?
Let's see. So the work we're doing, or a little history on it?
History. What's going on with it?
Let's see. I bought it about 5 years ago.
On eBay.
Yep, on eBay.
Gave a grand total of what? $5,500. That's a pretty good deal, wouldn't you say?
Wow.
Would you drive that car?
Hell yeah.
Is that thing fast?
It's quick.
So you think you can beat that Cadillac over there? That's a SRT?
That's a little bit quicker
It's
than
a
my car.
CTSV
What size motor is that?
LS6.
Ooh, I got a 5.0. I think you got me.
5.0, that's pretty badass. Now, is this a front engine car? Because most Porsches are
Hey,
back.
hold it. Hey, why is it all blurry, dude?
Is it blurry?
Yeah.
Let's see what's
Also, it's a
going on.
928, not a 920.
Okay, we're getting water on the lens there,
Oh,
clown. Come on in here, Matt. Let's step in here. Look, it's raining, dude. No, we're not taking shit. Okay, let's just stand here and then, hold on a minute. Okay, there it is. Okay, how you doing, Matt?
Good.
All right, so we got a 924 Porsche. What model is that thing, dude?
It's 928.
That's a 928, not a 924.
Yeah, it's an 87.
Okay, in 77 they were 924s.
They had 924.
Right, it was
and
the
then they
same
went to,
thing.
944 and a 9.
Okay, there you go. You see, I'm not really a Porsche guy, but I know what I'm doing on them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hang on right there, Matt. We got the delivery guy here. We're gonna have to finish our video in a second. Hang 10, bud. Okay. All right, we got our parts in. Everything looks good. Did you check that hood? Yep. That's for our collision job we got going. Okay, Matt, sorry about that, bud. So you're from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You got all your relatives up there, right? Okay, hold on. Did I just fucking hear something in your pocket?
Probably. I got a bird in my pocket, man.
Yeah, you need to turn that fucking
You
bird
want to see
off.
the bird? You want to see the
No,
bird?
I don't want to see that bird.
There's the bird, man.
Turn that bitch off. Okay, we were talking to Matt about his 928 Porsche, not a 924 or a 44, but a 928. And what year is that again, Matt?
It's an 87.
87 black Porsche, all the way from Kentucky. Isn't that the original home of it?
Yes. Yep, I'm the third owner.
You're the third owner, and it's looking like a beautiful car. It's kind of raining outside, but I want to go look at that motor because you said it was a V8. You want to go check it out?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go check it out, Matt. Let's see what we got, dude. Under the rain, over here at my friend Pete's. As well, you want to start it up? He wants to start it up.
Damn.
He's kind of jealous of your car.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, pop the hood, dude, so we can get under it. Pop the hood. It's raining, Dylan. Pop it open. What the fuck? Clown fuck. Okay. Now that's a V8, huh?
Yeah.
Now how fast can this thing go, Matt? Tell us the truth.
Oh man, I think I've been.
What do you think's maximum speed on something like this?
Well, from the factory, 178.
178.
But I've only gone like 135.
Yeah.
That's fast enough for me.
Yeah, right. What about yours? What's your maximum speed, you think?
120 maybe.
Okay, so how many miles is on this thing, Matt?
Bought it was 70 and it has 125 on it now.
125,000 original miles. Let's look at that interior real quick. Shut his hood, Dylan. I'm sure he doesn't want any rain on that beautiful thing. Okay, is that the original interior, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Looks beautiful, brand new, beautiful. There's our ground effects that we're going to install on your car.
Yeah.
And now, where did you get this kit at? Are they a reputable company or what?
Yeah, 928 Motorsports. They do some good work. One of the few aftermarket places for cars like this.
Okay, so is it worth the money that you spent on that? I really don't even know how much. What's a kit like that cost?
For the ground effects, it was like $350 plus shipping. So a very.
Now, does that include the tail fin or no?
No, there was another aftermarket part.
Okay, so
about the same price.
So that's about $700 worth of shit we're looking in the back, and then you got to custom fit it on there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and turn your car off. Come on inside, Matt. Okay, so you can kind of see where this video set's leading. We're going to show you how to install ground effects on a fancy-ass car such as the one that we just looked at. And we're going to use Matt's car as the donor car to do that with. And hopefully everything's going to fit right. We've already looked at it and we found a few imperfections in it, but that's the aftermarket world. Am I right?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay, so now you were saying that you wanted to go ahead and install the kit yourself. You don't trust us to put it on. You would rather do that. But that's fine with us, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's all right.
I mean, look at all the shit we got going here.
Time is money.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get everything ready. We'll fit it on there, custom fit it, make it look good for you. And hopefully everything's going to go good, Matt. All right?
Thank you. Yeah.
928. Wow. I want to see you guys. This is what I want when we're done here, okay? Because if you look over there, Dylan's got a black car too, see? All right, now his is a, what year is yours, Dylan? 05 Cadillac SVT? CTSV, okay. Basically, it's a Corvette with a Cadillac body on it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I want to say who's faster. Now, you say 120, he's saying 175.
He'll get there quicker than me, for sure.
Because you're a cruiser, you're not a racer,
That's
right?
right, yeah, mine's all highway.
Dylan's like, get on the stick and burn the gas, and you're like,
man, yeah.
cruise down the road looking good,
We'll
guy.
get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
So is that what you are, Matt? You're more of a cruise down the road looking good dude?
Yeah, it's a GT,
Good.
so it's
kind of like them fancy jeans you're wearing there, those designer jeans you got going on, versus work clothes.
what I was wearing yesterday when I was getting this car ready for you. Yeah, it was.
All right, dude. All right, bud. All right, shake a hand, make friends, Matt. Seems like you're a cool dude.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
There you go. Likewise, good to meet you guys. Yeah, I'm excited to work with you.
All right, buddy. You think it's gonna look good?
I think it's gonna look great.
Okay, you were kind of worried about the color match on that, dude. Yeah. What's going on with that?
I don't know. You never know.
Black
with
is black.
Sometimes it's
there's only two different colors black. There's a cheap black and there's an expensive black.
All right. Well, I know you.
The cheap black has a brown tint to it. My friend Pete doesn't use cheap black, dude.
Good.
Don't worry about the black. Black is black, and black's gonna look good, and I guarantee it's gonna look great.
Yep.
All right, so if we get the trunk open, what we got here, let me get this out of here. We got the tail fin, which is right here. Now, the owner started working on this himself, and I like the quality of this fiberglass. It's a good thin fiberglass, and it actually looks like it's molded very, very well. The thing I don't like about it is right here. If you look real close right here, you can see where it has a roundness to it instead of a flat square situation. So we're kind of screwed right there. And another thing is, to make that square is going to be a little bit in particular, because if you look right here, you can see that there is a piece of metal in there. So we're going to have to figure out something with our grinders to get that down to how it's supposed to be. Now, the owner might have actually went ahead, I don't know for sure, but he seems like an honest guy. We met him earlier. He might have actually accidentally sanded that down and actually curved it over. So we're going to go ahead and fix that for him, and we'll get that all squared up. But yeah, that's the fin right there. And I would say that this fin probably weighs about 4 pounds. Very light and very straight. And it looks like it's going to be minimal body work, possibly maybe some pinhole action that I don't even see. But other than that, a good 2K prime job for it, paint it black, and be done with it. Here's a section right here that, see if we can get that in there. Okay, it looks like a tool or a sander hit that and fucked up the fiberglass. That's the thing about fiberglass you want to be careful with, is this is actually like sanding Bondo. And if you sand it the wrong way and you don't use a block and you're using your fingers and all this other shit, you're going to put imperfections in it that you're going to have to fix. So be careful when you're working with fiberglass. And then of course we got these sections right here, and we actually tried to fit one on the car, and I'm not really happy with the way that these fit. The fiberglass work looks like it's pretty good. It looks like it's a hand-laid situation, and they did a good job making these. But the problem that you have is when we installed this, and you'll see that on the video as we're putting them on, this piece right here actually goes on the quarter panel area. This little line right here, that's the quarter panel, where the quarter panel goes down into it. And I noticed that there was a gap there. I don't know if the owner had trimmed these down. It looks like somebody's done some trim work right here. You can see that. If you look right there, you can see the trim work that they did. But they actually took too much off when they trimmed it down. Now, he's telling me that that came from the factory that way. And then, of course, on his car, this section right here, because these are universal and they fit several different cars, on this car right here, this has to be trimmed out to fit the front fender. So when you put this in the car, it would actually sit like this. This lip right here, you can see that lip there would go inside the door. And then on the bottom, you got these right here that you drill out, and that's where they screw on the bottom. So we got two lower pieces that are pretty much ground effects items. We got one for the left, one for the right, and then we got the fin that we got to deal with. But this is the real deal here, and I'm going to post the name of the company that makes these, and hopefully these will fit, and my friend Pete isn't going to get loud and tell this company to go fuck theirself, because this is actually a review as well as an install. So if you own a Porsche 928 or a 924 or anything in between, and you are thinking about installing these on your car, then you know what company I'm talking about, because I really don't know the name of it, but we will get the name posted, don't worry. You want to watch this little video set on how to install these yourself at home, so you don't have to pay them big boy motherfuckers all the money to do it for you. Let's get to work. Okay, the first thing that we want to do before we start anything, we want to protect our paint. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some 2-inch tape, and what I'll do is I'll cover this whole area right here, and I'll wrap it around the inside of the fender well as well. And then we'll go all the way down and around this inside lip, and I'm going to show you that when I open it, and I'll also do the front fender as well. So just take your 2-inch tape just like this, go up a little high. You want to go higher than what you're working on due to the fact that you're going to be moving around and, you know, this, that, and the other. And if you're a picky guy like this guy is, we definitely don't want to scratch his nice, beautiful paint that he's got on here, because this is the original paint. And most of these exotic cars that you get, people are very, very picky about their cars, and I can understand that, because European cars just have that Aurora Borealis type situation, that it's a European car, and I am picky about my car. So you want to make sure that you protect all the surfaces when you are working with this. I'm going to go ahead and run some tape down here, because we don't want to scratch this as well. Even though this is covered with some kind of cover that he has, like I said, we want to protect everything that we can to make sure that everything is protected. And as I was shutting the door, I see that there is a big giant scratch in his beautiful black paint. We'll be reminding him about that, because I didn't fucking do it. So I'm just going to let him know that that is not my problem. We will not be getting blamed for anything, but you can see how beautiful the shine is on here, and how luxurious the factory finish was from the factory. Very, very nice. Now, another thing that's real important is you're adding a layer of tape onto your fender. And remember, I told you that we had to trim the section out that goes here, so you want to make sure that that tape is pressed on there very, very tight. You don't want no layers of bubbles on there. Just like that. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll wait for Clown Hat to get done painting that hood. When he gets that done, we're going to come back, because this is a two-man job to do it right. We'll come back and we're going to start fitting our ground effects kit onto this vehicle, and hopefully we won't run into any fucking problems, because I really don't want to get loud on this job. I just want to get it in and out. I want to get everything fit perfect. I want everything to go smooth, and I want it to be a happy day instead of a fuck off day. Okay, I got it fit on here, and it looks like it fits pretty good back here. All right, even when you push on it very tightly, it fits really good. And you can see that it's got a pretty good gap on there. I don't like the way that they rounded that off, but I think it'll be okay. And we might be able to find some type of a rubber seal to go on there so it won't scratch the guy's paint. And then as we come over to this side, you can see what I'm talking about, trimming that off to fit it up in there. And I'm going to show you the inside of the door here in a minute. But this is what I found out about this situation. You can see that it's approximately 1/2 inch too long. Yeah, I'm not fucking liking that at all. Because the only way to fix that is we will have to actually cut that piece off, take a section out, put it all back together, and then fiberglass it up to even make this fucking work right. Now, what I'm hoping is that when I trim that piece here, because you can see how it fits real nice right here, but then as we go up toward the front of the car, you can see how it starts going out. I'm hoping that once I trim that piece up there on that front fender, it's going to bring that into here, of course, for sure. And it looks like it's almost 1/2 inch. I'm going to show you how to measure that. And then once I trim that out, I'm hoping that it's going to bring it into the fender and then hopefully and possibly take care of this gap right here, because this gap's got a big fucking situation going on. That's a big problem. I don't like it. It should fit this fender very tight and very nice. And we're running into problems that says, you know what? This is starting to look like a fucking jazzy ass fucking piece of shit. Even down on the bottom there, you can see that it's got a pretty fucking big gap there and it's not fitting properly. Right here on this end of the piece of fucking grounds effects here, you can see that it fits very tightly on this fender well. So that's telling me that all this fits good. It's telling me that when they took this thing out of the fucking mold, something was really seriously fucked up somewhere. So before we go any further, what I want to do is I'm going to hold that with my knee just like that, and then while it's nice and snug fit on there, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this masking tape, and we'll go ahead and mask tape that fender lip right there to the fucking car. Okay, just like you're watching here. We're gonna mask that on there nice and tight, and what that's gonna do, that's gonna hold that on there in place while we go ahead and measure for this end, because we don't want that thing moving and slapping around. So we're taping it on here, making sure that it stays on and it stays in place. Clown Hat, Dylan was supposed to be helping me with this, but I can't wait around. I got to get this fucking shit done because I got other work to do. And then as we come into the door, if you look right here, as I push up on it, I'm not putting a lot of pressure, I'm just holding it in place. This is the gap that we need right here from this tape line. You can see where I push the tape. From there out is how much we're going to have to take off this fender piece right here. So what we're going to do is we will go ahead, and as I'm holding it with my knee right down here, I'm putting pressure on it to hold it in place. What I'm going to do is take this tool right here, which you can buy anywhere. It's just a cheap, inexpensive measuring device. You can see how the ruler moves in and out as we slide it. What I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead, and of course I also got a pencil, not a pen. I'm going to go ahead and stick that all the way up inside there as far as I can get it. And then what I'll do is I'll measure that gap on how much I need to cut off. So I'm going to pull it out to where I think it should be. And then we're going to tighten it up. And then that's what it's showing that we need to take off right there. It looks like it's going to be about a little bit over 1/2 inch. One more time as a double checker, we're going to stick it on there. And I see that I got a little too much. Let's go ahead and remeasure that. Just pull it out just a hair. Okay, and that looks like that's it right there. We don't want to go too much. I would rather go too little than too much. And I'm thinking that that might be the ticket right there. Okay, let's get into the front of our fender and see what we got. So as we take our measuring device, we are going to go ahead and we're not going to measure it here. We're going to have to measure it on this back side. So I'm going to have to remove that off of the car, put this on the back side of that, and then that's going to tell us how much we're going to need to remove. And we'll take our pencil, draw a nice line on it, then cut that out. You know what I'm saying? Started out a good day, Matt. We had the 928 over here. Got it jacked up in the air. Hold on. Motherfucker, that guy's fucking gone, dude. Motherfuck. So we got Matt here. Let's see what his angle is on this story and see what the fuck's going on. Okay, so what's the angle now, Matt? We already know they don't fit, dude. You basically got to cut the front off. We got to take about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch out and then slide it back together and re-fiberglass it. It's a big job. Now you think the company might pay me to do that, or what the fuck here? Or is he going to tell you to send them back?
I bet he'll tell me to kick rocks, but we'll see. How much more work do you plan on doing today?
I'm not doing any today. Do you need your car right now?
No, but I don't want to take up shop space.
Okay, but you're not taking up shop space. We cleared the shop out for your... Am I right or what? What's going on here?
Sure as hell did.
We got you in the clean room. We cleaned the shop out. We don't want to get no dust on your beautiful black paint. Okay, now, do you want to leave your car there and see what this guy's going to tell you on this deal or what?
Yeah, let's see.
You tell me what to do. It's your car, Matt.
Let's see what he says by 10 o'clock tomorrow.
To fix it properly, we're going to have to fucking slice it down the side, take a 3/8 of an inch out, stick it up on there, and re-fiberglass the motherfucker. We can load them up, you can take them back, and, you know, whine and cry to this guy that's probably not going to do a fucking thing for it. Even though you haven't done nothing to him.
I mean, I told him my car's going to be on this real nice video. A lot of people are going to see it. It's going to be...
I don't know if it's a nice video now. I mean, it's actually turning into a clown video.
So I told him this. I told him it's going to be publicity for you. It can be good or it's going to be bad.
And he probably doesn't give a rat fuck about that because you know what? Because you know what, Matt, to be honest with you, alright, this is actually turning into a little clown joke here, dude. Alright? Little clown action going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's not looking good on either party. Okay, this is what I suggest to do. Do you want them on your car? Or do you want to just put your other shit back on?
I don't want them on my car for $2,000.
Who the fuck's paying $2,000?
I don't know.
Did I say $2,000?
That's why I'm...
That is a clown act. Okay?
Damn.
That's a clown act.
You know,
all
like,
right,
I don't know how many hours...
Hold on, dude. Lean back just a little bit, dude. Okay, look behind you there.
Look
behind you. Okay, we got Charlie the Clown back there, dude. You're covering him up.
Hit the 180.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, I see Charlie.
That's a fucking clown act when you say 2,000. Why would I be on the video telling everybody to fuck the big guy and don't pay $1 million to have shit done? You know.
Well, you wouldn't, but that's
okay. But I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of guy to do that. To stick it in people's asses for $2,000 just because you drive a Porsche. As far as I'm concerned, it's a fucking car just like my wife's Subaru or Dylan's piece of shit Cadillac. I don't give a fuck what kind of car it is. It's all made out of the same type of material, metal. Now, if you want to finish it out, we're gonna finish it out. We got a budget. Let's try to keep it in our budget and see what we can do. If we go over just a little bit of a hair of a cut of a fucking style of a fucking deal, we're gonna have to go over a little bit. Okay, I know what your budget is.
Let's do it.
Right, I know what I'm doing here, man.
Oh, I know that's why.
Now, do you want to fucking keep going with it, or would you rather just, you know, dick around with your boss man guy?
Let's keep going.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah,
so, what do you want to do, dude?
I want to write you a check when this is all done. Have us both be happy.
Okay. Do you think I need to get half up front now, since we're kind of getting leery? And I trust you.
No, I'll pay either way.
But we ain't gonna bitch and complain.
No, not for me. Absolutely not.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do your body work. I gotta fit that other thing on there to make it fit right. Trying to get it flat where it fits flush. I think we'll be alright. Okay, so this is actually turning into a clown act over here, and we probably have to get the clown clock out on this situation, because now we got customers that are getting nervous and you know, leery situations on parts that we purchased and all this other shit. Is this going to be a good handy dandy video to say, hey, go buy this part, or is it going to be a video that says, you know what, this guy kind of fucks people around and really doesn't sell that good of a product? I mean, you know, we got to tell the truth here. I know Matt told the guy, you know, tried to butter up in his ass there and tell him we were going to make a nice, beautiful video on his product. But my friend Pete's a square guy, and if it turns out easy, then it is. So far, we're running into problems with it, and my dog is irritating the fuck out of me. Get the fuck out of here. I got to go. We'll see you as we work on the Porsche 928. What year?
87.
An 87 model. And hopefully everything's going to work out, and Matt will be a happy guy. Clown clock style.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.